What a time to be alive. Crazy time that we are going through right now, that everybody around the world is facing. So many reasons to be afraid. So many reasons to be discouraged. Reminds me of a story that one of my mentors told me some years back. So one day, one weekend, God decided to have a garage sale. So he called his son Jesus and said, hey, listen, we have a couple of things to get rid of. So put out some information in the neighborhood. We'll be selling off some stuff. So people started coming in, people started buying different things, all the cool stuff that you think God might have had in that garage sale. Some antique furniture, some caps, some mags, some artwork, some nice stuff, And Jesus was having fun collecting cash from all the people that came through for the garage sale, and everything was going well. And then Jesus checks in one corner and sees this old, rusty, big trunk, and he got closer, and he was shocked at the price that his father had put on this thing, because it was ugly, it was terrible. It didn't even look like anybody would ever buy this thing, So Jesus calls out to his father and says, hey, Dad, a minute. There's this thing in the corner here. I've never seen it before. It's the ugliest thing that we have in our collection, but it's also the most prized item that we have today. It doesn't make sense. What's the story behind it? So God looks at his son and he says, that right there is what is called discouragement. It looks ugly because it is. It's the most powerful thing that anybody can ever get for themselves. Okay, it's gonna cost them a lot of money. It's gonna cost them a lot of time. It's gonna cost them their lives, and this is why it's so highly priced. No one is supposed to afford it, because the moment you allow yourself to be in that position to have that item in your life, that's the end of your life. So basically, the story was about how we should never, ever allow discouragement in our lives. No matter how bad things are, let's stay hopeful. That little light, what I'm saying, let's keep it burning. I'm saying, that little fire that we have in us, let's keep it going. The moment we get discouraged, that's the end of it. That's it. We might as well forget about everything else we've ever wished to do. And look, I feel we may be one of the luckiest generations to be going through something so life-changing, something that's going to be a big part of world history for the longest time. And yes, it's scary that we are the ones going through it, but it is what it is. We are here now, so what can we do? There's a part that we can play, and everybody knows we have to stay indoors, we have to stay safe, keep our families together, stay away from big crowds. Let's get good at social distancing. Let's make sure whenever we go out and we touch things that we come back and we sanitize and wash our hands. Let's do whatever we can to stay safe. There isn't a lot that we can do, but the little that we can do, let's do it so well. Let's do it so courageously. But whatever it is, just don't be afraid. The moment you become afraid, things get affected in your life. That's my daughter knocking on the window there. It's time for me to go. Guys, I just wanted to say this. Be courageous. Let's not be afraid. This is happening to all of us, and we're going to be all right. Humanity has bounced back from crazier things in the past, and I know we're going to be okay after this period too. This is Unscripted with the King.